No, 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 no. An injury time. That was absolutely venomous from Spurs. They got head back from China, and it was great, and they're going to be wonderful. Last episode was the most successful episode we have had in this series, and I am looking forward to repeating that this one. Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of season 2 of Tottenham Career Mode. We have a much lighter schedule this time. 3 games, but one of them is important for us. We have Everton at home in the league. We have Newcastle away in the league. And then we have this little thing over here. The final of the Carabao Cup against Chelsea to possibly break our drought. That's at least 10 years, I believe. I break our 10 plus year drought without silverware. And I am confident. I'm excited. And there really isn't too much more to talk about, except I got a couple of, it's me, I have a lot of other things to talk about. I did look at Youth Academy. I did look at some of those monthly scouting reports offline that we neglected in the last episode because we were doing so many transfers. We got some interesting people come in. We got Fabian Michalski from Poland. He is a left wing. We're training him as a wide winger, and he's going to be between 70 and 94. He very, very good. He was, I would say he's like 1.4, 1.7 million valuation already. So that was a no-brainer. We brought him on. And we also have little Albie Partridge down here. Used to be a left back. We retrained him as a striker, and he's 62 rated right now with 5-star skill moves, and we're training his weak foot. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. 91 and 94 potential. He could be stupid good. I am so excited for him. Welcome to the senior team, Albie Garcia. That's as good as any transfer in my opinion. And there are a couple other guys in here that I'm wanting to possibly bring on as soon as they turn 16, such as Danny Pinto from Portugal, Michalski that we already talked about, and Gabriel Morella, who's 64 rated right now. He's a little on the short side at 5'5", but we can work with that. The other one we brought in was, I believe, Diogo Prestas. He's 62 now, but he's got potential to be 94 rated later on, so he's a great option for us. So Youth Academy's looking good. So we got a loan offer from Bruges for Jack Rolls. Sure, it's a little late in the game, bruh, but it's a loan to buy. No loan. We'll look to maybe loan him out. So I got a couple more emails in. Bruges are happy to do a regular 1-year loan for Jack Rolls. I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and we'll see if he takes that. Got a loan to buy from Marseille for Jafet Tanganga. I did just bring in Kabak, so Tanganga might be expendable for us now. Let me know what you think I should do with Tanganga. I'm going to reject this now. But let me know what you think I should do with Tanganga, because I just signed Tabak, who is better than Tanganga, and yeah, everything's just kind of moved past him. I got a lot of youngsters I could try to send out, but I don't know for this particular save how well they're going to, if they're going to ever have a chance at all. That's kind of more of a RTG style thing. So interestingly enough, as soon as I was talking about that, Bordeaux from the French league have actually come in for a 2-year loan for Tanganga. It is a regular loan, not a full loan. That could see him getting the playtime he needs to grow, and I know I just said I was going to wait for you guys. I'm actually going to accept that. I don't have much spot for him now, especially this season with us kind of coming to the business end of a couple of cups. So I'm going to go ahead and let him go, and by the time the summer comes around, then he'll have a 2-year spell over at France. Tanganga does not want to go to Bordeaux. Okay, never mind. And Ndombele wants to play against Everton. I have no problem letting him play against Everton. Everton are 10th. Let's take a quick look at the table before we get into this match. We're back down to 6th, but we have a game in hand over Arsenal. So a win here will see us back in the 5th at least, depending on how the Man United match goes. Who are they playing? Man United playing Burnley, so that's an important game at this part of the table too. So if Burnley win and we win, then we will be up in the 4th. But if we do win against Everton, we will be up into at least 5th place, so that makes me very, very happy. I'm excited. I'm going to do a quick change here. I'm going to put Kane at center forward. Yeah, I'm going to put him at center forward behind Son and Bergwijn, and we're going to see what we have going on. If you've been liking this episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button for the actual episode. Subscribe if you want to watch more stuff on the channel. And all that jazz that normal YouTubers ask. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Blah, blah, blah. We are going to go ahead and get this started. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go play Everton at home. Yeah, so we have our normal lineup, except for Ndombele in there over Dele Alli. So we're just going to go ahead and go straight into the lineup for Everton. They're playing 4-3-3. They have Lossell at the goalkeeper spot with Luca Digne, Demiral, Tamori, and Seamus Coleman, who's still there as their back four. Maksimovic is holding defensively with James Rodriguez and Andre Gomez as their regular center mids. Munayan, Marega, and Alan. Is that Alan? That Alan? It is Alan on the right wing. 4-3-3. I'm not going to take them lightly, but at the same time, I'm not going to be scared of them either. We need this win to move back up into Europa spots and possibly, depending on if results go our way, to move up into Champions League, which is what the board want. What I want, though, is just the 3 points from here. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go get this win. Marega has it, and I'm going to try to hold them off as much as I can. Maksimovic is coming back from the CDM position. And Gomez tried to pass forward. That is some harsh lighting over on that side. Monier passes inside to Marega, and yeah, Everton get tackled, and then they get the ball back. A lot of stuff going on. It's still 0-0, 27 minutes in. That light up by my left back is messing with my head. I can't see what's going on over there. I do hope that the computer doesn't realize that and looks to exploit it. There's lots of space if Kane will take it. He almost did, but he gets closed down, and I have to hold up my attack, which is a little bit frustrating because there was space there. There might be space here if Kane can keep the ball. Bergwijn goes back down to Son. Can I get it around the guy? I can. And ooh, that's a pretty one. That is a pretty shot up into the upper left corner. Great shot by Heung-min Son. I was wondering if there was space there. I wasn't sure. I just thought I would try it just for kicks, and it ends up that we're able to curl it around Luca Digne, it looks like, who's rumored to be headed out to Berlin. I don't remember, or heard of Berlin. I don't remember if he was transferred or not. But doesn't matter if you're being transferred, you should be there for your team. He was not, and that sees us ahead 1-0. Heung-min Son with his 13th goal in the league, and I am happy. Great start for us. They're kind of just hovering around the edge of our box. I got to be careful here. James falls in the box but gets it back out to Munayin. They're playing good football, trying to break us down, but we seem to be disciplined. We are disciplined, much more disciplined than we've been in the past, and we are holding our own against them. I am very happy for them to just hold the ball over there. I can't see the other half of the field, so hopefully the AI is controlling my defenders well for me. Doesn't matter because it's out for a throw-in for us, and I am sorted to the wall for no, not throw-in. Halftime. My apologies. That's 1-0 lead for us at the half. We didn't do too well on possession, it looks like. No, we didn't do too well on possession. They're beating us 59-41, but they haven't got any shots in, and I will take that all day long. You want to hold the ball? Fine. I got the goal, so I got what matters. 1-0. We can go straight back into the second half, and we'll see if we can hold on to this lead. I haven't heard any updates on the Man United-Burnley game. That's kind of important for our aspirations in the league as to placement. I need to know how they're doing. I kind of crashed in. It was a bit foolish on my part. Oh, Militao takes the risky maneuver, and it pays off for him. I just saw a pop-up happen, and Jordan Pickford's actually over to Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga. That's an interesting transfer. I didn't see that one pop up because it wasn't too terribly high dollar or high priced. Militao with the block. Can we clear that out of here? Almost. We almost get that out of here. That is a throw-in for Everton. And they are making a substitution. Musa Marega is off, and they're bringing on Alexander Lacazette. Okay. All right, I see you, Mr. Mint Green Kits. I'm going to make a change myself now that I think about it. Kind of want to just do like for like, so I'm going to take Lo Celso out, see if we can get him saved up for a potential FA Cup game soon. That hasn't been drawn yet, so I'm not sure when that's supposed to happen. We're going to leave everybody else as is, so not going to do any sort of change to our lineup. We're just looking to bring on some fresh legs. So Dele Alli is going to be coming in off the bench for center mid, and we're going to see if we can see this win out. I'd be happier with the second goal, especially since they're bringing on people like Lacazette, and he almost immediately off the bench equalizes the game for us. They do have a corner, so we're not out of the woods yet. I'd like to see Lloris punch it out, which he does, but only as far as Allen. Allen tries to shoot it, but only gets back to Lloris. Yeah, after a little bit of a run of play where not much else happened, I'm going to be making another sub. We're going to see how you do, Mr. Kabak. So we're going to bring on Kabak for Skriniar. Actually, get Skriniar a little bit of a rest. Put Zakaria, leave Zakaria in there. Kabak can only play center back. So we're going to have Kabak and Militao. It's kind of risky. I probably shouldn't do that, quite frankly. But I'm going to see how well I can hold this lead. I'm waiting and banking on Everton pushing us for these last 15 minutes or so. Kane's farther back than he usually is and gets bullied off the ball. They're definitely pressing. I'm trying to see. I might be able to have some space if I can go quick here. They get their bodies back, and Kane's going to be offside. Yeah, Kane's offside. Offside. A free kick to Everton after a foul by Dele in the middle, actually right at the halfway circle. Win that header, please. Almost won it. Son won it. He won the header, but he gets it right to Tomori. So we're not out of the woods yet. We still need to clamp down on defense. Gomez is intercepted by Harry Kane of all people. And I am trying to keep them away from my penalty box. I take a bit of a risk there. James has it and passes outside to Nani? Really? That's interesting. Oh! No, 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 no. In injury time. A floating header. A floating header off the head of, who is that? I don't care. It's a floating header, and that makes me sad. A perfectly placed floating header. Who was that? Who's that? That was Kabak that didn't quite get the block he was hoping for. And Maksimovic, someone I feel like we were looking at him. I don't remember. I don't think we were, but Maksimovic, yeah. Oh, Lloris did what he could with it, but you're not going to be saving that too terribly often. Gutting. That stinks. 1-1. We're going to see. We have a minute left. We might be able. This is the only goal in the Premier League, too. I'm going to put this over to ultra attacking. We're just going to try to hoof it forward and see if we can get the winner. They're falling all over themselves. Son ends up with the ball, and they're not going to let us try to go forward. 1-1 draw to Everton, and oof. Oh, we did well until leaving it at the end. And Everton will be happy with the point there. I am less happy than I could have been. Everton deserved something out of that game, to be fair. Their possession and their shots were much better than mine. I just was kind of just holding on as best as I could. We'll have to wait for some other results to come in to see where we are in the table. We are 5th. That's good for us. We are 5th. Have to see what the other results end up looking like. Burnley and Man United drew as well. So we are tied for 5th. And with that, on goal difference, on 1 goal for goal difference, we are ahead of Arsenal for that last Europa spot. 3 points, or no, we're 1 point behind Man United for the last UCL spot too. 4 points behind. It's getting a little tight between 3rd and 6th. I would have loved to have that extra 2 points and had Champions League spot all to myself, but it wasn't to be. Got a couple scouting reports in. Sandro Tonali is 81 rated at 21, and he's just going to be an absolute monster. I have to try to sign him possibly in the summer transfer window. Maybe as a backup to Højbjerg and Zakaria there. Sander Berger, we also have a scouting report on him. He's 23 and 82 rated. It kind of just depends on what you want. Do you want a little fast or a really little fast? They're both really, really fast. Both potentially really good options. I got an email from Tanguy Ndombele. He did decently. That wasn't his fault. That was just a literally perfectly placed header off of Maksimovic's head that saw us ending our win streak that we had in the past couple of matches. Rolls is going to be loaned out to Bruges at the beginning of the next transfer window, so the beginning of summer. He's going to Club Bruges. Standard League are wanting Dennis Sirkin as a loan to buy, and yeah, I'm kind of okay with him going over there. They want me to reject the offer, though. Delegate that, loan to buy, 1 year loan, fine. I'm okay with him leaving because I have plenty of people over at that position. We're playing Newcastle next, so I have some training to get through. I don't believe there's anything terribly interesting that's supposed to happen. I can check the calendar here in a second to see if they possibly done our FA Cup draw. I'm going to check that out real quick. That is going to be a rare Wednesday game against Fulham. And that's going to be the first game of the next episode that we do. But we're going to go ahead and get our training done. If anything happens, I'll let you know. But if not, we are going to go ahead and play Newcastle. See if we could possibly get a better result than the last-minute draw we had at Everton. Come on, Spurs. Starting lineup for Newcastle is going to be Martin Dubravka at the back. Trippier, Bartra, Cody, and Lewis are their back four, with the mid four of Hendrick, Hayden, Marek Hamšík, and Ryan Fraser. Hamdallah and Callum Wilson are their strike partnership up top. Marek Hamšík, that's a weird one. That is a weird one indeed. They went out and got him back from China. He got him back from China, and it was great, and they're going to be wonderful. We have our normal lineup. Let's hope we have a better result this game than we did against Everton. We need the points. We're still close to Champions League right now, as it stands, and I like our chances here. I'm trying to remember how we did against Newcastle last time in the reverse fixture. I don't remember. What I do remember is I need to not go in that hard with Skriniar. Free kick to Newcastle in a dangerous spot. I would take it if it were me, but they probably aren't going to. Got Reguilon over here as cover in case they're trying to go around that side. They tried to bloop it in, but Lloris saves the ball. Saves the shot. Going to get this outside to Ricardo Pereira, and we're going to pass poorly and see ourselves in a bit of trouble here to start off. Ryan Fraser ends up with the ball after a couple of tackles from Militao. I'm trying to... I was overcommitting there a little bit, and I need to be careful with that. Hayden has the ball. Now Zakaria has the ball, and we could be up and away. Zakaria's powering forward. I'm waiting for the run by Bergwijn. There was a run by Bergwijn I was waiting for. Settle on the ball, and that should be 1-0 for us. I'm not sure what happened to their defense, but it was non-existent with that run. Zakaria powered forward, and there was no way that they were going to catch up with us that counterattack. That was absolutely venomous from Spurs. I will take that all day long. I have some catchphrases. All day long is one of them. What I need for another catchphrase to be is 1-0 Spurs, and I'm glad it is right now after that match. How many goals he has? That's Steven Bergwijn's 12th goal in the Premier League, with I believe 15 or 16 from Son and another 12 from Kane. We are absolutely unstoppable up top. 1-0 to us, and that's us back in the Champions League. Trying to cover the run with Ricardo, and we block it out for a throw-in to Newcastle. Lewis tries to throw into Hamšík and got a little squirrely, but ends up being successful. They're kind of just milling about a little bit outside of the box, probably about 30 yards away. But they're going to have to be quicker than that. Dele has the ball. Goes forward to Son. We're going to pass through to Bergwijn, and they recovered well. But I still have it. Dele's. Can we get this through to Kane? We can. Passes over to Bergwijn. I'm trying to get. I was being skittish with the attack. I should have just been lethal there, because I had plenty of spots open. But that's my fault that we're not up by 2 goals now. Reguilon with a great tackle there, and Zakaria passes over to Bergwijn. That could be a brace for Bergwijn. It is a brace for Bergwijn. 2-0 to us. And when we're on, this attack is absolutely unstoppable, and I feel sorry for other people that have to face this attack. I honestly wanted to get to Son in the middle because he was all sorts of open, but that just kind of shows you what our attack is doing, because Bergwijn was just as open on the right side. 2-0 to us, and that's a shot that not even Dubravka can save. GG's, that's his 13th goal, and that is us much more solidly in place in 4th. I believe it's 4th? Yeah, we'll have to see how Man United does. But that is us in 4th. I'm calling it now. We're going to be in 4th before this episode's over. But they still haven't penetrated our 18-yard box too terribly much, especially with Zakaria just stopping them for fun. He powers forward again, and yeah, the pass gets to Son a little bit too late. I just shot it for fun, but that was a little off. That was offside on us. I think moving Zakaria back to CDM was probably our best thing we could have done in this series. Besides scoring way more goals than everybody else. 2-0 to us at the half. Two great runs by Zacharias set up great goals by Bergwijn. Check the table. Chelsea are beating Fulham. That's ahead of us. Man City aren't playing yet. Liverpool are ahead of Southampton. I'm not sure if that was full-time or not. I'm going to have to see that later on. In the meantime, let's jump back into the second half and see if we can extend this lead. Right off the kickoff, I'm trying to work the space around here. They're holding me off well, but doing well with possession. Playing good football right now. Trying to see if I can find some space somewhere. See Kane over there. And Cody from Newcastle gets brave and tackles us well. Trippier, former Tottenham man Trippier, has the ball, gets it back inside to Cody. Kane gets his revenge, though. Cody gets his revenge back. Oh, what a battle between Kane and Cody over there. Great, that's great football and great defense from Newcastle to see us off. Still 2-0, almost 60 minutes left. There's a great pass down the left flank. And Hamdallah sends it out for a goal kick to us. Whew, breathe a little bit. 2-0. Let's see what substitution they did. Isaac Hayden is off for Matthew Longstaff, so a little bit of a change in the midfield for Newcastle. And while we're at it, I may make a change myself. I'm curious to see how Ndombele did. Nope, Zachary is having too good of a game. I'm not going to be doing that. We're going to bring on Ndombele for Lo Celso, and we're going to just basically bring on some fresh legs and see if we can see out the rest of this match. 30 minutes with Ndombele on top of everything else is just not fair.
30 minutes left for play in this match.
And 2 passes forward, and we are through with Dele Alli. He's going to settle on the pass. And he hasn't scored many this year, but when he does, they are pretty like that. I couldn't catch up my commentary fast enough, but it took about 3 passes to get it forward from Lloris to Dele for another goal for us. That's 3-0, and we are soaring. I nearly subbed off Dele too. Good for you, sir. I'm not sure how many goals he scored this year, but we have an embarrassment of attacking riches in this squad. That's his 3rd goal, and I've said it before in the last highlight, this team's just not fair. Come on, you Spurs. 3-0. Yeah, new sub Longstaff with the ball, and the only thing that he got subbed for was to have his turn getting bullied by Zachary. I tried to pass forward to Kane. Son has it. I'm waiting for the run by Kane, see if we can get him in on the goal-scoring fun. Son, get on that. Nah. I think I got in my own head a little bit there. Otherwise, we could have been up 4-0. We're kind of bullying these guys right now, and it's just sad. Zachary, or is that Ndombele? It is Ndombele, not Zachary. I apologize, but he gets in on the goal-scoring action. 4-0 to Spurs, and we are cruising. Oh my gosh, Zachariah passes to Kane, who gets the assist over to Ndombele, across to Pravka, and you gotta feel sorry for the Magpies. They are 12th in the table right now, but my only regret is that we didn't play like this in the entire first half of the season. We'd be leading the league right now. Come on, you Spurs. 4-0. Before we get the next round started, I'm gonna bring some people off. Bale, I'm going to give Bale some time in here, and I am going to bring not going to bring on Strakosha. I am going to start Strakosha in the FA Cup against Fulham, so mark my words, he'll be starting there. I would start him in the final against Chelsea, but Lloris has earned that. He's earned the trophy for sure. Who else should I bring on? I'm going to bring on Serge Aurier. Get Pereira a bit of a rest. Aurier hasn't had a lot of chance to play this season, so bring him on, just because even he can't squander a 4-goal lead. Come on, you Spurs. Got 15 more minutes. Let's see if we can go get a 5th one. For fun! Lewis comes on. Lewis and was that? Not sure who the other guy was. They did a double substitution for Newcastle. Let's see who that was. It's Lewis for Tagliafico. Interesting. I'm not sure why they wouldn't start Tagliafico against us. And Dele loses the ball. That's Leao comes on for Callum Wilson. Hendrick has the ball, and they might be ruining our clean sheet here. Trippier gets it, but it is saved by Lloris. Fraser comes in, but he gets manhandled by Militao, and we could counter. We are in injury time, so I don't need to score this, but I kind of just really want to. Kane has the ball, and he could get in on this goal-scoring action. If he can cut inside, I'm going to go for a rather poor shot straight to the stomach of Dubravka, and that's going to be the end of the game for us. 4-0. A very complete performance against Newcastle, and there really wasn't much of any doubt from kickoff. I will take that. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. That sees us most likely up into 4th place, I believe, in the league. 2 goals for Steven Bergwijn. That sees us up into 4th and back up to where we should be and where we should have been last year. Let's go look at the table and let's go get prepped for this final against Chelsea. All right, and a quick update on some loan emails we had earlier. Dennis Sirkin will be going on a 1-year loan to buy to, drumroll please, Standard Liège. So it's been fun. I appreciate your services here, Dennis, but that's going to be us sending you off. I am excited at his opportunity to go somewhere else. We do have some training getting started. We'll get that done, get a little bit more sharpness. The last match of this episode is going to be the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea, so we may have a chance to lift some silverware at the end of this episode. Stay tuned, we'll see how that does. Let's do a quick thing though. Pause this video, comment what your prediction is for this game. I'm gonna go 2-0 win for us in the EFL Cup. We are going to be lifting the trophy. Who do I want to lift the trophy? I think on his way out, I'm going to have Hugo Lloris be our captain for this, simply because he's been here forever. He has earned the shot to possibly lift 1 trophy. So Lloris will be our acting captain for this on his way out, and we are going to go get this win. Come on, you Spurs. And there's the trophy, guys. Welcome to Wembley. Welcome to Wembley, where we're facing Chelsea, like I mentioned before. I don't usually, I actually have stopped doing the intros like this just because they're kind of superfluous. But I wanted to make this a little special just because it's a final. It's Carabao Cup. I know it's kind of low tier, but it is our final. It's us. We haven't done a lot of finals. We haven't done a lot of trophies lately. This is important. Chelsea's starting lineup is Kepa at the back with Reece James, De Vries, Boateng, and Gaia as their back 4, with Bakayoko and Conte as their defensive mids with Angel Correa. Apologies. Kennedy and Havertz. And Timo Werner will be fronting their line. So they've got 4-2-3-1 for Chelsea. Bakayoko and Conte are going to be difficult to break down. We can do it. We have the manpower up front to do it. It just depends on our willpower. We have Hugo Lloris with the captain's band, Ricardo, Skriniar, Militao, and Reguilon at the back, Zakaria as our defensive mid holding. We've got Dele Alli and Lo Celso as our box-to-box, with Son, Bergwijn, and Kane as our now typical top 3 attack. We can do this. The time is now. We won't bottle this. I'm believing we won't bottle this. We can handle it. We can do this. Come on, you Spurs. Let's sit Chelsea down and let's get a trophy. Bakayoko has it, passes forward to Timo Werner. He handles it well, and we could be in trouble. Skriniar blocks the pass well, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Blues. Werner passes or throws it in, but Skriniar gets the ball off the throw-in, and we are away. Zakaria passes forward to Son, over to Bergwijn, and then we pass it back over to Kane. Our 3-headed Hydra of an attack is working well for us. They're closing me down well. I was going to see if I could take an outside-the-box shot. Going to get it out. Breathe for a second, see if we can get this pushed back in. Conte closes us down well. Havertz pokes it away from Zakaria, and we nearly got that through. I'm trying to... Good save by Lloris. I was trying to switch. It wasn't quite switching to the correct player that I was hoping for. Frank Lampard, sadly in real life, not sadly, but sacked in real life, was not happy with the pass there. Gaia has the ball off the corner, and Chelsea are happy to let the throw-in come off Lo Celso's foot. Bakayoko has it. They're going quick. Gaia has the ball over on the right side. I leave him, and Militao goes forward to Reece James, who's going to try to throw into whom we're going to throw into. I'm trying to cover both people as much as I can. I almost did. Havertz has it, and he's looking for some open space. I'm going to be real careful not to give it to him. We get the ball away from him, but it only goes as far as Conte, and we're under some pressure, but Dele tackles well, and Zakaria gets the ball forward, and we are on our way. Lo Celso passes forward to Kane, trying to get around Reece James. How well was that? Well timed? It was well timed. Second. Oh, Kane. The usually sure-footed Kane gets on the wrong side of that, and it curves outside wide right of the goal. Why are you wearing your kit? Me? This is a final. Still 0-0. And Bakayoko pushing forward with the ball. Passes forward to Havertz. Trying to work this right side. And I kind of left Reece James, but I don't see a scenario where they go back to him. I pushed Correa back, but overcommitted too much to what was going on. Trying to see if I can get the ball off Werner. I do get the ball off Werner with Skriniar. Get it away from him. He's too fast for me, and they left a lot of space for me. Can we get around the man? We can. Son gets it first time. Yes! 1-0 to us. On a well-contested goal. I'm not sure who that was that we shot around, but we outstrengthened the center back. I'm not sure who that was at all. We were deadly from the top of the 18-yard box there. That was De Vries that we got the ball off of. And that settles me down well. 1-0 to us, and that's one step closer to our trophy. Come on. So after the first half, it was still 1-0. Not much happened because there wasn't much time left in the first half for us. Son with the 44th minute goal off of De Vries? I'm going to go De Vries. I think it's De Vries. Anyway, off the center back. First time shot off his left foot sees us ahead for the trophy. We have not done well possession-wise, but we did great with a counterattack, and that is the difference in the match. I'm going to keep things as they are, and I'm not going to risk possibly bottling this now that we're already ahead in the final. Come on, Spurs. Let's get the second half started. Let's extend the lead, and let's put this out of their hands. See, I try to start the second half slower, but a poor pass by Dele Alli sees them countering us. I fouled Conte. They're trying to get the ball off of him with Skriniar. Free kick to Chelsea. Correa has it, and he passes into the box. Win that, please, Bergwijn. He does. Kane ends up with the ball, and we are back on the front foot. Gonna not plod, but we are going to be a little bit deliberate. I don't want them to have the ball. The more they have the ball, the more chance they have to peg us back, and I don't want that. Throw into us after a battle between Dele and Gaia down that side. I see a run through by Son. Can we get a brace for Son? No, he is wide left, and that's going to be a goal kick for Chelsea. Chelsea have a substitution coming on. Kennedy is coming off for them. Is that... Who was that? Was that Mason Mount? I believe that was Mason Mount. No, I can't pronounce that. Chelsea are looking to push forward 67 minutes in. Still 1-0. Conte has the ball. Dele blocks him, but he's not going to end up with the ball. So so many things happening all at once. Correa passes back to James, and I am trying to hold them off and be entertaining at the same time. Havertz has it, turns well, and Bakayoko almost made it through. Oh, put a lot of pressure on me. I can't quite get them out of my final third. Is Zakaria going to get that? No, Conte has it. Zakaria gets it off of Conte though. Gotta hold off so we don't have another Everton happen. Havertz gets around my attempted tackle. That attempted tackle does see an advantage for Chelsea. James has it, and I'm just trying to hold them more than actually tackle them. Bakayoko has the ball. Going to pass back to Reece James. Yes, passes back to Reece James. Militao overcommits on the tackle, and James ends up with the ball again. Have a cross in. Havertz has it. Conte like ball fainted on me. Oh, get that out of here. I can't get them out of my third. This is starting to worry me a little bit. Get that out of here. I am spamming the clear button, and I still can't get the ball away from him. All I need is once. That was the one I needed. Hoof it, Lloris. Get that out of here. Bergwijn passes forward to Son, and after injury time... Yes. First trophy. First trophy at Spurs. The gold from Son was the difference, and that sees us winning the Carabao Cup. Is it prestigious? No. Is it ours? Yes. I will absolutely take that. Bottlers, no more. We have our first trophy after desperately holding off the, what felt like 20 minutes worth of straight attack by Chelsea. I will take it. I will take it. Let's check out this trophy presentation. It's the EFL. It's the Carabao. But it's a trophy, and that's... You can't say we have an empty trophy cabinet anymore. Hugo, the man, the warrior, gets to lift the trophy. And 3, 2, 1. Hey! Yay! Campeones, campeones, ole, 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 yes. Bask in the glory, Spurs fans. You are the winners of the EFL Cup. It just doesn't get any better than this. Take away the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup. No, this is where it's at. Be happy, Spurs fans. Be happy. Let's go back to the calendar. Nah, I just want to watch this more. I think I'm going to. I'm going to watch it off screen, though. Let's go back. So if you predicted 1-0, well, you don't win anything, but you do get some satisfaction, so... Yay! You predicted the final score. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Carabao Cup, we get a whopping £120,000 for winning that. I couldn't be happier, honestly. Let's get this last train out of the way, and that is going to be us done with this episode. Next episode, we're going to start off with FA Cup against Fulham, and we'll check that after we get this training done real quick. Do a quick sim, because I couldn't be bothered right now. Fast forward to the Fulham game. Lots of Sirkin is going to be gone. That's great for us. Let's go ahead and check out the calendar for next episode. We have 5 games. I will be simming Nottingham Forest. I'll be playing Fulham, and I'll probably sim Crystal Palace. So the 3 games next episode are going to be Fulham in the Cup, Leicester away in the league, and then a very important away game against Man United for a possible 4th spot in the table. I'm going to take a quick look at the Premier League table while we're at it. We are 5th, 4 points behind Man United with a game in hand. So it's going to determine who is in that 4th spot for the UCL. I'm going to do a quick save, and I'm going to see you out for the next episode. If you enjoyed that, and how could you not, since we won some silverware, finally, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and the bell and all the buttons that you're supposed to hit. Share this with your friends who say Spurs will never win a trophy, because they just did. I don't care if they're fake trophies. They're a good trophy for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you that comment, like, and share, and do all that fun stuff. I'm going to stop talking. Mwah. Good night, everybody. It's nearly 1 in the morning over here. I'm thankful for that my wife isn't waking up for this, and I will see you guys later.